so that you can hear that I'm calling to two people. So that means you should be calling two people, right?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So like if I'm moving, I'll still say Nix and X move. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The heavy adjust stuff's kind of toxic, but I do enjoy this kind of stuff in fights.
It's still like there's probably a really simple way.
That's true.
We'll see it. I can't see it yet right now, but.
Odds.
West.
North.
West.
I need a 1 in the tower south.
Missing one. Missing one.
Senpai, you're a 1.
No. I'm not dead.
How is that not dead? Should be dead. No problem.
Yeah, no worries. Odds.
I'm taking north.
South to the east. Wait. Why are both towers occupied? I'm a 1.
I was a 1.
What?
Something bad happened.
Oh, I saw Senpai in the towers. I thought he was another 1.
I was definitely the 1.
Soccer and I were the
Let's
3s, in case there was any doubt about that.
Let's just go again.
But then like verse, I ran straight to the middle just to get to my tower. Should I have walked around?
No, just go. Yeah, go around. Go around.
Yeah, please go around.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you're taking actively in the taking a tether, you should never be like inside the boss's hitbox by any like significant margin. There's plenty of time to like walk around the boss. Worst case scenario, you sprint. It doesn't look like you need it for much else. Odds.
South.
East.
Evens.
Go west.
Oh no.
South.
Odds.
East.
North.
I need somebody to take my tether.
He was the 1.
Evens. South, I guess. New world.
Just as like a tip for picking up tethers, by the way, don't just like try to stand in the path of it. Just like run in a circle in the center of the hitbox.
Yeah.
Until you like, even if you think you already have it, just keep doing it until you see that there's no other tethers in it. Otherwise, that happens what Pashi just did. He thought he had it, and then he ran out. And he like didn't actually have it in the first place. That's not like a call out. That happened. That happened multiple times.
If you were to look top down, the moment you don't see any tethers, that means the 2 people in the middle have the tethers, and that's what's going to go out.
That wasn't a call out.
Odds. Odds.
West.
South.
Evens.
North. West.
South.
South.
North.
Odds.
West.
Evens. South.
Go west. North.
Nice.
Okay. Getting your default spots. Light party is north light party, south light party. Watch debuffs. Nana swap. Nana swap. Clockwise.
Remember, not a move out first because you're the first strike.
Ouchies. We only had 3 people on our side, and one of them was Nyx, and he was off taking a missile.
Yeah.
Wait, I got pushed.
Sakura should have been. No.
No, I think
Mishu
Mishu should have been north.
Yeah, Mishu should have been.
That's not. I agree, Nana, but I don't think that's relevant to what we're wrong.
Wait, Nano.
No,
I'm sorry, Nano. No.
Nyx was saying I should have been out first.
No, you're right.
I
My
shouldn't
bad.
have. I was 2.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, let me think.
I just thought that because you and I swapped, we were both ones from him, but like, yeah, I brain farted there.
I'm pretty sure Missy was the other 2. He should have been north.
Oh yeah, Mish should have been
Yeah.
north. Yeah, Mish should.
Okay, cool.
Missy should always be fine.
Yeah.
That also.
Which, I mean, okay, like, you can call it out anyways if you want, but like, for the numbers, it only really matters to look at the numbers to get sorted first, right? And then you can just look at the debuff timers to know where you're supposed to be and when.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, be in the stack except for the one
Like,
time
just
you get to
The
go out.
numbers.
Look at the spread markers, because that's the only one that's important. That's when you have to go out and resolve your mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one just means just stay.
Yeah.
One other thing, don't be too far into the boss's hitbox when you're going around. This is obviously true for many Mario Kart type mechanics, but if you're too far in the boss's hitbox, you'll advance too far forward and drop puddles where everyone else needs to be. Especially, this can make stacking for a line laser very chaotic.
Should we just be like
Just try to be on the edge of the boss's hitbox.
Should we be using the markers the whole time for this? I don't remember how.
I don't think so. I don't think the markers will actually help much for this.
Actually, so just to be clear, the party itself is trying to follow the behind the AoEs as closely as possible, and then the person with the spread goes.
They just fuck off somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like for
I mean, they
example,
can still get clipped by the stack though, right? So you don't want that
They
to
should-
happen.
No,
They should.
They should
I-
not get hit by the stack, right?
Yeah.
My
They're
guess
taking
is that they
damage.
will die if that happens.
Yeah, they're taking way too much damage. They're taking about like over 55k.
No, when I say they could, I mean it
Like,
could
there-
happen.
yeah,
if
it
you
is
are-
a
if you
possible
fuck up.
failure mode.
So what I'm
Yes.
saying is that you can't just go back. You have to go to the side.
Nah.
How do you know which way it rotates? Look where the second AoE appears.
Wait, so
It's random whether it goes clockwise or counterclockwise.
okay.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could teleport that.
No, I
No,
don't think so.
Just have to wait.
Yeah, try to stand in the middle of your like big pizza slice.
And so there's 2 ways to do that, but this is information that y'all already have. You can either wait for that pizza slice to catch up to you, or we can continue chasing the pizza slice that's like going in that direction. So like if you're standing at 3, right, and the things start at 1 and C, or A and C, do you want to wait for the C pizza slice to catch up to the party and then go start moving, or do you want to chase the one that's farther away?
I think chasing is more intuitive, but it's definitely less safe. Like the best thing to do is actually to wait for the pizza slice to catch up to you.
Now
Because it gives more
wait,
room for the
because
laser.
we're gonna do this mechanic like a million times.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let's wait for the thing to catch up to us.
Wait. Okay.
So party waits to catch up, and then the spread will go ahead.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This red will go ahead.
Well,
The laser. Or not the laser. Sorry. Oh my god.
The missile.
My bad. The missile.
Wait,
sorry.
but this is my argument for against that. So like, let's say that there's the light party on C. Okay. If that means that the person who has their spread can easily go here first, and then the rest of the party starts chasing.
The spread
Otherwise-
takes a while to go off, or the first spread doesn't go off for quite a while after you've started running, I think.
I know, but like otherwise, if we wait for 2, that means the person with the spread has to identify the direction, and then start moving. Right?
If you just stand in the center, between the 2 pizza slices, equidistant, then as soon as it starts moving, you can just start running ahead.
Yeah, it
Wow,
should be.
because you'll naturally create more distance because the party is standing still and you are moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I let me just repeat it, clarify then. So like let's say there's a light party on C, and then they're gonna wait to move clockwise. The moment the second one shows, then 3 people starts moving clockwise, and then the person with the spread starts moving out like this, right?
No.
No?
No. So if there's a pizza slice that starts at 2 and the light party is at C, the
Okay.
light party waits for that pizza slice to catch up to them, and the person with the missile starts moving ahead immediately as soon as they know.
Oh,
which
so we want the
direction.
missile to be ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I want is that actually the best idea? Because it's like harder to get ahead than it is to fall back behind, and like I feel like
But you
it's
you
better
have
for
to-
the missile to be behind.
You have to catch back up. If you fall behind as missile, you have to catch back up. Otherwise,
Yeah, you have to catch back up, but that's
Right, okay, so it's literally the
like doing that later is like easier, like mentally, because like you're, if that makes sense.
Uh,
You should be ahead.
So there's beta AoEs underneath everybody, right? So if you're the missile and you're like behind and you have to catch up to the light party, you're having to dodge the light party's baits as well.
Yeah, that way they
That is
converge. They
true.
converge to the
Okay,
same
okay,
point.
fair.
So like, if
Okay,
I was
yeah,
if I was
yeah.
here, then we both converge on 3 as we're moving
Yes.
around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hit my auto wall. Sorry.
No, that's no problem. No problem. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's have the party be behind. Okay.
So missiles forward and towards the wall.
yeah.
Yeah. Like forward, clockwise.
forward
not
and farther
forward.
out. Yeah, farther away from the boss,
Yeah.
if possible.
Yeah. Let's
Let's try, yeah.
Wait, so
Fine if we,
reiterate.
it's fine if we don't see it. Like we still need more practice on it.
So the party stands in between, equidistant between both the pizza slices. They wait for the AoE to catch up to them. And
We're
then
still
they,
doing spread ahead, right?
Yes, spread
Yes,
ahead.
the spread goes ahead.
Odds.
South.
Yeah, I'll go north. Still other than that.
Evens. South. Odds.
North.
West.
South.
Evens. South.
Oh shit.
I was getting. Oh no.
Is there a sign correctly? Go to your normal spots.
Yeah, it's fine. I gotta deal with it.
Me and Nanan both swap.
Ashians, wire swap.
Go to the edge of the pit top. Or,
Oh, I should have. That was a little.
That's okay. Yeah.
Oh, I did something stupid.
Ouchies.
Yeah, I had to res and then also swap, and I just like didn't
Yeah,
have time to like
yeah.
do it.
It's okay. It's okay.
We shit miss you. We got annihilated.
Oh my god, it's so fast on script for that.
A double
If
laser.
you have a tether, you can run through the other person with a tether. I don't know if that would have helped in that scenario, but also
Wait,
check
what
your
were you
tether, everyone. If you have a tether, you can like run through the other person with a tether. I don't know if that.
Oh
would
no,
help.
that was just I didn't know where the other tether person was, so I went to the. I was about to call where I was going, and then I saw it was missing. I was like, oh fuck, all right, well.
Yeah, that's why Missy suggested using focus target, so that it's somewhat easier to keep track of that.
No, I just need to like call earlier.
Odds. West.
East.
South.
Where is this fucking tether? Evens.
South.
even north. Tether? Wait. Oh wait. Oh sorry. North was wrong. I thought there was a tether there. Okay, sorry. I didn't see it.
I don't think that's true. The towers were west and south.
Oh, okay. So it's correct. Okay.
It was just the orbs weren't the tethers weren't taking fast enough.
Oh, okay. That was a huge tether.
Odds.
East.
North.
South.
South.
Evens.
North.
East. Odds.
South.
West.
What?
You gotta be a bit faster than that.
Is that a tower?
No.
No, tower, I got-
That was just a hair slow getting tethered. I'm not sure what caused that though.
I think in the tower.
The other tether person had already ran all the way to the edge of that point, so I think Senpai may have just needed to be really, like, his need for precision may have caused him to be slower. So yeah, just don't forget, like, even if you like call way ahead, like where you're gonna go and plant, like, that does not necessarily mean you can actually go out early.
Don't worry about uptime right now.
Yeah.
I'm dropping so much shit.
We will need to eventually do damage, so it's not useless to practice. I'm not gonna forbid it.
Oh, he's getting
Odds. West.
One? Was it one? Who was a one that needed to take a
Someone
North.
ran straight through middle.
That seems like it's happening. Maybe I should look and try to rescue someone there.
I don't think that's a good permanent solution.
Yeah.
Maybe be able to figure out where their
I
numbers
think
are.
that will cause you to die most times.
Wait, it'll cause me to die?
Yeah.
Wait, why? I'm just standing off to the side doing nothing.
Oh, you don't mean rescue the tether person? Yeah, I see. Yeah.
I'm at the tower.
I just like it's bad practice, that's all.
Yeah, I agree.
People should get good. Odds.
South.
North.
Oh, we're
Tether.
missing
For my world.
Oh, we got it. Oh, nice. What's up?
No, I'm going west.
East.
North.
South. South.
Didn't someone say south?
Yeah.
Oh, someone else got tethered.
Oh, it won't matter.
Yeah.
When you die, I mean, not that it matters, but when you die, you lose your number.
Oh. Okay. I mean, yeah, no deaths during that, but we of course knew that. It happens too early in the fight.
Don't be afraid to run through towers, by the way, if it's like not even close to like going
Yeah.
through. People in towers don't panic if somebody runs through your tower.
Running through towers is a passion of mine.
It's just it's an open border policy.
Just panic if they stay in.
Don't panic, just laugh.
And exactly.
Odds.
I'm at east.
West.
Okay. Oh, I'm going north. I'm going north.
Evens.
East.
Going
South.
west. Going west.
We go east.
Odds.
I'm
North.
going north. I'm going south.
Evens.
North.
East.
South. Oh, sorry, west.
Nice.
Okay, get to your default spots. Party 1 northish, party 2 southish.
Be in range for buffs, heals, and shields.
Is this a good time to use mid?
I'm swapping. Oh, we need to figure out what to do in this case.
How deep? Wait.
Yeah.
As soon as the second one comes out, you know it's going clockwise or counterclockwise. But as, like when it initially spawns, you don't know.
Okay, let's say that party 1 is west.
Oh, no,
and
no,
party 2 is
go away,
east.
Nick.
When that happens.
What?
Go, that's how.
Let's say party 1 is west and party 2 is east when that happens.
Yeah.
Say it again, bro.
Party 1 is west, party 2 is east when that happens, by
Alright,
default.
And still waiting for it to catch up, regardless of restart.
Yeah.
Did not know that could happen.
Why are we here?
Basically, like party 1 defaults to red wing markers. Party
Well,
2
Nana leaked this information earlier that's saying like, oh, it starts at A and C, for example, and this is something. Whatever.
No, I actually didn't know it could do that. I was just giving an example.
I see.
It was just easier to
Pashi,
orient.
what happened to the
Odds.
I'll go north.
Go neat.
Evens.
West.
North.
East. I'll go east.
Wait. Oh, and north is not valid. Oh, jeez. North was a tower. Oh, god.
You can't. Yeah. Don't call a direction if you're not sure it's like a reasonable one.
I love the wait, and then everyone starts to panic. Pashi, I want to ask, like during that Panto, we met up, but then how did we separate again?
I had the stack marker, so I stood behind. And it didn't matter because I was solo stacking.
Yeah, I'll
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. Odds.
East?
East. Okay, east.
South.
We had a north one. Evens.
North.
I'll go south.
East.
west.
Odds.
East.
Odds. Wait. Evens.
Even.
I'll go north.
South.
The one you see grab is better.
Nice. Default spot.
Default spots.
We're staying from it. And yes, it's, at the end of this cast is when it's otherwise you're gonna be separated.
We're good.
Oh, it's good.
Wow.
Watch your default timers.
Wait a minute. What if
Why are there aren't many people running ahead? I think Nana was maybe doing it correctly.
I had the best one. That's what I'm supposed to say.
No, so you went ahead to revolve the spread, but you also put a puddle in front of us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like the issue is like you have to run ahead and out, and that's like kind of hard.
That is pretty hard.
If you're like running out, it's easier if you like to like lag behind if you're like running out.
But then like for that you can also pre-position out, so like Ivar could have already been at here.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I just, for some
Nobody
reason,
got
I wasn't thinking about the puddle dropping.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
you just
Do we want
know your order.
to try chasing the pizza? We can. I agree that it's kind of annoying to like have the failure mode of dropping puddles in the path of the party.
I feel like
Yeah,
we should try this again because we've only seen that correctly like once.
Okay,
Like
cool.
everyone in
There's like reasoning for this, which is like if you're running out anyway, like that's like because you have to run, it's harder to like run ahead while also doing that, where it's easier to drop behind.
But then we should start with the ones ahead. If anything, like give like for that scenario.
Well,
Let Ivar just pre-position. He can easily just make it to the stack.
yeah, but 2, 3, 4 have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
well, like I guess you can kind
Okay.
of.
No, I think we should try. I think we should try chasing.
Like if you're the solo, you're kind of just doing whatever you think that would work and not fuck everyone else up.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
If you're the spread, do whatever you want. Just get out. Just get out. Everyone.
Let's try chasing.
Okay, yeah, let's try chasing then.
Party chasing? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so go up to like the edge of the first pizza slice. I think the first bait actually appears like after the first pizza slice goes off or something. So it should work correctly.
You sure about that?
I think so, yeah. I remember waiting for it to happen, it just like didn't.
Because if it doesn't,
Yeah, if it doesn't, then we're sad. Yeah,
fucked.
then we're quite sad. Like, we will learn that very quickly.
yeah, you're right. We will.
I do think we should, especially the spread, should save sprint for spread, because
It's rough. Because like that means you
Yeah.
can't use it for the first mechanic, and I was like,
I don't want to use the first mechanic.
but I'm just gonna heal up cast first mechanic. Until I find a better way.
It is harder for you since you're casting.
Imagine black.
I'll decline.
Odds.
South.
North.
West. Evens.
West. Sorry.
All good. Odds.
North.
West.
East. Just I'll go south.
North.
Evens.
West.
Okay, default party positions.
That's reference you took my spot. After I called it out, I had to like double back. I almost didn't.
That's what I did before. I'm swapping.
We were chasing.
Stand a bit outward.
Wait a minute. I went to the wrong.
I think I killed everyone with guided missile Kyrios.
Yeah, I think so.
And then you said one's east. And then you said one's east.
And Verz,
Nix,
I
you
know.
asked me 3 times which one it was.
Left.
So just so we're clear,
One's west.
One's when that happens, it's one's west, two's
when
east.
Okay, that's what I thought.
one's west?
Our party is around here. Next.
Yeah, the 2 party always starts like
Near 2.
yeah. It's
Oh, because I said twos go blues. That's what I thought. And one's go reds.
yeah, but the center of the safe pizzas that time was B and D, right? So
Yeah.
you should have been on B, which is like the yellow marker.
I did go to B.
Yeah, but you were.
Sorry,
Didn't you
but
call it
you-
was a swap? Or
Wait.
something?
You should have called us.
I swapped.
No,
I
Nix,
swapped.
you.
I
Yeah, if you were a
swapped.
swap, you should have gone to D. By default, our party would have been
Wait,
B.
wait, wait. If I swapped, I should have gone to D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's by
Our-
default you go to B during that, right? If there's no swaps.
Okay. Okay.
Is that computing for you?
No, because this entire time I thought that ones were reds and twos were blues.
No, only
Well,
you
I mean-
said that.
No, I don't think anyone said that.
no one
I-
argued. No one.
You said ones are on reds and purples, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds right because that is
I didn't say
right.
purple.
Okay, okay.
He
Once,
only said red.
okay, so if the center of like the safe pizza, or like the safe like big pizza is on. Okay, sorry. Let me start over. If like the first pizza slices are on A and C, party 1 will go to the D way marker to start. Party 2 will go to the B way marker to start. That's your default positions. If you swap, obviously you
Yeah,
swap.
this problem is really easy to fix. We can just do this.
Wait, this doesn't
This
this doesn't make it any better. This makes it worse.
because the twos
What do
are
you-
on.
This makes it worse because now it's not color coded.
Well, it was still color coded.
Okay, no, I think we'll get it. We just
We'll be fine.
this is fucked. Yeah, well, we'll just pull again.
Be okay.
Alright.
We'll be okay. I love this.
Interesting.
Oh my god. They're actually challenged.
Are these not like the default waymarks we usually use for just like reference points, or am I like crazy?
No, they are.
No, one used to be like the one used to be at Northwest. I think that's something.
Yeah, I just kind of
Odds.
West.
One south.
Come on.
Come on, gimme. Yes.
Evens. North.
north. I'll go south.
West.
Odds.
West.
North.
Evens.
Oh no. What? Oh, I think that was damage. I think that was damage.
South.
Wait, Did you miss the star, or does it just not feel
I don't
like
think I missed a star.
Okay.
Isn't it
Well, this looes continuable.
Yeah.
It's your default spots. What you debuffs? I'm swapping.
I'm swapping.
I found fun.
I'm about to kill Brutus. Watch bye. Goodbye, Brutus.
Well, I'm about to die anyway.
Bird,
You
what
lost?
number?
I think
Bird,
chasing's
what
a bit too chaotic. What number was I?
Yeah, 3-1.
I was a 1, yeah.
yeah, we need to
Missio
make
went
this
out.
big
Missio went
again.
out earlier than I did, and I was a 1, and he was a 2.
You almost walked into my missile.
You like chasing? Okay.
Okay, I think the problem is that the people who are swapping are getting to the spots so late that like they can't go up to like the edge of the first pizza.
So no swapping. I mean, not no.
No chasing. Okay, yeah.
No chasing.
Okay, people don't like chasing. The downside to this is that like if you're taking a missile, like you actually have to fucking be somewhere else. Like, you have to either take it like away from the boss, or you have to like take the missile like inside the boss's hitbox. There's just something so that like the edge of the boss's hitbox is not covered by a puddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really hard. Actually.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
think
lot
it's
of
quite hard.
time. There's a lot. Wait, really? Is it hard?
The problem is not the time. It's just that like by going out or by going forward, you like paint the path that the stack people need to go to.
Yeah,
using
if I go out first, then I have to like run farther to get ahead of you.
The problem is that both strats require different people to like try really hard to either catch up or get away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll have to make a sacrifice somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, I can save sprint, but then I like can't use it if like things are going back out.
My thought is that chasing seems like it will have better DPS uptime, if only a little bit. So I'm leaning towards that. I don't feel like I have a great grasp of which.
the part that I don't like about chasing is that you only allow the spreads to resolve from behind,
Yeah,
and then it's on them to catch up.
Yeah,
That's
but that's
much
I
better.
think that's fine because they
Whereas
they don't have to constrain their movement while catching back up. They can just
But
get back to the party in whatever way is fastest, including by going through the boss's hitbox.
and then the other way, you force them to always go ahead.
Yeah.
Is there a way to give them a choice?
No, I don't think so.
Because if,
I mean,
if they
maybe
stay
with
ahead,
like a really constrained strategy.
if they stay ahead, if you have the party like wait for the pizza slice, if the missiles stay ahead, they can just like dip back in, like
Yeah.
as soon as they do a bait.
They dip back in, but getting to that spot, they have to take the weird like curve route, right? And then Sakura said that he's worried about having to run extra just to get to that spot.
Well, you
Yeah,
don't have to go all the way because like right. So if the pizza slice is right here at 2, right, and the party is like right here, and then the pizza slice here, I'm gonna throw it, and the missile person is like up here. It doesn't matter that they're not all the way over here because as long as the missile doesn't hit the party, it's fine.
Yeah,
problem is that in
I
order
agree, but it's like a pain to get here.
Yeah. In order to get here, you can't just like walk straight here, else you like
Yeah,
drop
you can't
puddles
walk
in the
straight.
path.
Like,
of
I have
the
to
party.
walk out and then like walk over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to run
Yeah.
farther first
Yeah, I do not like that.
Farther. Okay.
because I'm farther out in the circle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try chasing and having the missile be behind. I think. Oh, can one of the healers? Okay, I guess this is Sakura. Sakura, can you call out which direction is this? Like clockwise or counterclockwise?
Sure.
Okay. I keep falling behind because I like. By the time I get to the spot I need to be at first after the swap, like it's like the first one is already going off.
God, those swaps have to happen so fast.
If you're not swapping, like you should be paying attention to whether it's going clockwise or counterclockwise, and like going up and cheating towards it. Or if you're like the first missile, of course. Like,
Yes, we're chasing.
yes, we're chasing,
The party is chasing.
and so the missile is behind the stack. do a weirdly blue motion. Odds.
West.
North. Senpai, you're east. Okay, weird hill.
Somebody east was in their tower.
What? It's dead.
I don't know if I baited somebody by running through the tower, but I was definitely not the one.
One? What do you mean one and... No, it's both the ones. Is this why we've been having missing towers?
Yeah, no, so...
Oh, okay. Okay, let me... Okay, Senpai, just phrase your whole question first. You had a 1. Yeah, okay, so you take one of the... Ran off... Heather.
No, you're supposed to be taking a tower.
Yeah, the number indicates which set of towers you take.
There's 3, 4, 1, 2, right?
Yeah,
3,
Tether
4,
orders...
3, 4, 1, 2 are the tethers.
When I say odds, it means that, like, 1s and 3s have to do something, by the way. Just in case that was also, confusing. Odds.
I'll go west.
North? I'm going north, I'm going north.
South.
West.
East. Oh. What? Making time?
You did.
Did not make
Tom.
sense. I watched it happen in slow motion. I was like, no.
I saw the en avant or something.
Yeah, I saw the.
Yeah,
And this
I had
tower was
to
the one
take
that
a
was?
very precise path to get around to see that time. It didn't help that I went 270 degrees around because I thought I was going to the south.
Don and I both saw this unfold in slow-mo.
That really shouldn't happen. I should just burn more on charges next time.
Hey, I already used one of these.
Odds.
West.
South. I was south. I was south.
West?
East. Odds.
South.
I got fucked.
East.
I'll go.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I was, for that one, I was just like nobody. I was just sitting like right next to a tower, and the tethered person clipped me.
Which side of the tower were you standing on?
The counterclockwise side.
The towers,
Closer to west.
the towers are always slightly askew from the cardinal. I think you want to stand like directly on the cardinal if you're hiding.
Yeah, probably true.
Otherwise, tethers can't get max melee.
Also, it's just easier for the tethers to always go to like the nearest cardinal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Also, that's suggested if I find a tower, then I realize you can't do that. Tepe lab.
Can tethers be max melee though?
Yeah.
Odds. West.
East.
Evens.
West. West.
East.
Odds.
North.
West. Evens.
East.
South. I'll go.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
It shouldn't be open time. I think dead people get debuffs regardless.
Good.
Oh, that's good.
Clockwise. Chasing.
Shit, I'm having so problem catching up. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, I think if you want to catch up, you actually do have to dip into the boss's hitbox.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick.
That should be fine.
I got up just to die.
I have sprint for that.
That's
Yeah, so
rough.
just sprint through the boss's hitbox and you catch
There's
up.
no downside to dipping into the boss and trying to catch up, right?
Yeah, I think so. That should be fine.
And I was guilty of not doing this, but we do want the party at like kind of max melee-ish, right?
Edge of the
Yeah.
boss's hitbox.
Okay.
That means
Right.
not max melee, just edge of.
Okay, edge of hitbox. Because yeah, I
Is
think I
there
was
any
too
way
far
that
in.
clockwise, counterclockwise call can be faster?
I had to wait for the first set of I had to wait for the second set of things to spawn, right?
Yeah, as
Yeah,
soon
but
as
you
as
called
soon
it-
as as soon as Sakura said it, that's when it happened. Like I was actually about to call it, but Sakura was just faster than me.
Like I was looking for it and I called it
Yeah.
as soon as I saw it spawn, but
Yeah, he can only be so fast for that.
Really? Because the first set of
yeah.
AoEs went off literally the instant he said clockwise.
yeah,
Okay,
it just
alright.
took
So there's
forever.
actually no time. Like you can't like cheat up against it either.
No, this was another reason that I didn't say anything. That chasing is like slightly harder because the party has to like move as soon as it happens, and the baits might be in weird spots.
Okay, can we just like not go up to the edge then? Can we just like, just have the party stand in the middle of the safe area and then like always go clockwise and counterclockwise to the edge of the puddle?
Like starting near like the center of the boss's hitbox.
Yeah, like basically instead of focusing on being next to the pizza slice in whatever direction, focus on just moving to the edge of the puddle that like was generated by and people baiting at the same time.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
We can try that.
I think eventually the pizza slices catch up to you if you do that.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, I think we should try it because that sounds
Yeah,
strange.
no, it's fair to try. I think it's faster.
All right.
Yeah, so we're starting like nearest to the center of the hitbox and just like dipping out as soon as we see the clockwise and counterclockwise. Right?
No. Start in the middle of the safe area on the edge of the boss's hitbox ring, and then just like go to the edge of the puddle that was generated, like the first set of puddle baits. Like instead of focusing on being at a specific spot relative to the pizza, focus on being a specific spot relative to the rest of your party. Odds west,
East.
North.
evens.
South.
West. West.
North.
East.
South.
South.
Evens.
West.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah, no, we had a death. So. The reason you got trapped is okay. Well, there's two reasons. One is that like you spent a lot of time standing near a location where there were no towers coming up. One thing I found is very helpful is like once like anything happens, like if you're not taking a tether, just like immediately start running around the boss's hitbox towards the locations where the next set of towers are.
If you're trapped, that
you
means
can still
the
do that
tether
while running
got out.
around.
That means the tethers got out before you got to a safe spot, and they should be the last person out.
Yeah, you don't really have to think about passing a tether. If you're the tether, just go next to a tower. They'll pick it up.
The tether, yeah, it's the responsibility of the people picking up the tether to make sure that they actually grab it. As long as you don't dip into the boss's hitbox and like nobody else goes through the middle of the hitbox, like nothing bad should happen.
Yeah, That's why I suggested just doing like a small circle around the middle of the boss's hitbox, so that even if the people with the tether on the outside are moving, like chasing a tower or something, doesn't matter. They can grab it anything.
Yeah, in the event that happens, just like go out to the edge. There's like a very small safe spot at the edge, I think.
Well, it depends on where exactly.
Sure. No. Anyway. Odds.
East or west?
East.
South.
Someone else needs to grab it.
I was trying. I was trying so hard. Wait, actually, is the boss always centered for this? Like, does the boss jump to center?
No, he does not jump to center.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I can't run around in the center of the boss's hitbox if I can't fucking see where it is.
Okay,
So,
the solution to this is I just face the boss south regardless. Like, I don't spin him at the beginning. I just face him south so I can position him directly center.
That's fair.
Can you do that reliably?
I can do that reliably. My problem is that I have to run through the boss because he's fucking massive.
Okay, yeah, let's try that then.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell where exactly the center of the hitbox is.
Because like
Yeah,
if I fuck up the initial pull, I can fix it if I'm staying south because I can just overcorrect like here. I can
Yeah,
just
drag a bit more. Yeah, that makes sense.
There's no raid AoE. This works perfectly.
Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, just merely make sure you're not disoriented.
Yeah, that's actually gonna be
Odds.
north.
South.
West. Other three.
Alright.
South.
something like. I thought his body like die and then like shoot outwards.
I think that
I'm
is
not sure if he jumps.
what
You
happens
got
when
hit by
you use...
Panto Crater.
My brain is lagging,
Oh
dude.
no.
It happens.
Yeah, it's unfortunately that you cannot restart anything to improve that.
Well,
Says you. I can at least turn it off.
I mean, you
Yeah, but
could
you can't turn it back on
you
if
could
you
take
do
a
that.
path. That's like restarting, right? The whole city's gone.
Take out the cartridge and blow it.
Odds.
North.
West. Evens.
South.
North.
North. East.
South.
Odds.
West.
Out.
What?
West.
Why are there 5 dead people in South?
Well, there was
only
a tether there.
But yeah, there was a tether there.
One of the ones that grabbed their tethers.
Who are these?
Boom, stitches.
Okay. This is. I mean, it's nothing. You guys. I have mistaken B for a tower a couple times. Not when I actually have the tower, but like when I'm just trying to position to like the side of the tower that's correct.
There's not really any fixing that.
Yeah,
You found
not-
problem again.
Yeah.
I think it might be preferable if we deleted some of the remarks.
Well,
I'll
gonna
get
need
used to it. I'll be fine. But...
we're gonna need waymarks for later phases. This is the problem.
Yeah. Okay, true.
Because this isn't just a one-phase fight.
I mean, I think in that case we should definitely delete the waymarks because we don't know what is going to be useful later on, and we don't want to optimize for them being useful in this phase.
Well, are we optimizing with them, or they just kind of there?
I mean, if we're not optimizing around them, we should just not have them. Right?
We need the A at least. We need the A.
Oh yeah, I mean we need one. Ons.
East.
Our tower's so big.
Shut up. South.
North.
West. Senpai, you don't have to stay still. Just go to the safe spot. You know.
Odds.
West.
East.
West.
Evens.
East.
South.
I'm trying my darndest.
Get him up.
Also, I confirmed it earlier, by the way, but dead people do get debuffs.
Yeah, you noticed this in chat. Up to you guys. Am I swapping?
Var, move, Var, swap.
Counter.
Oh, okay. The first set of base doesn't appear for like a long time.
Yeah, it takes forever.
Yeah. That's actually what makes this mechanic really toxic, I think, is you don't know where it's going for a while.
I can't catch up!
I feel like
bobbed and weaved there.
Okay, so
I think if you-
I'm really confused because like Pashi cut me off. I think Pashi was 1. And then when I went out, like Pashi's puddle was cutting me out from also going from the inward. Yeah.
Actually, it's about halfway. It's actually a little more than halfway through raid. Let's just take 5.
Huh.
It'll give people time to clear out some brain lag, defragment your brain.
I'm liking this so far, though. This is
My
kinda
brain
fun.
is solid state.
This is pretty Astro unfriendly.
My brain is a
No
15-year-old
casting.
mechanical hard drive.
Man.
And
I
yeah,
did say
Vers,
so far, you did.
for the waymarks, I have placed them in such a way of like where up to what I have seen, these marks make sense. But if we need to change them later, we can change them later. But as far from what I've seen from streams, these marks make sense. Oh no, Vers isn't here.
Okay, so the cringe thing so far is that like, or the cringe thing is that like the first puddle bait, not only does it not appear when like the second pizza slice appears, it like takes wait like we have to wait until like the 4th pizza slice appears before like the first puddle actually shows up, which is a very long time. I'm gonna go watch some replay footage.
Jeez, my poor gear.
Is there some way to know? Like this, it's actually very hard to like catch up to the pizza slice if you're chasing.
I'm like, it's not super relevant to prog right now, but I'm really scared this is going to be a catbot diff kind of mechanic.
Wait a minute. What if this?
Interesting. It looks like there's actually a lot of different possible starting positions for these flamethrowers. These flamethrowers appear to be about 1/6 of the arena each. Okay, so I think there's actually 12 possible starting positions for the flamethrower. Sorry,
3.
6 possible. Because they can
Okay, I'm back.
they can like be centered on any of the clock spots. Obviously, the ones where they're centered on opposite ones are symmetric. The sentence didn't make sense, but it contained some correct.
Yeah, Vers. From the streams that I have seen, these waymarks make the most like generic sense. If that makes sense, like in just like a reference way. If we need to change the waymarks later, we can. But
Wait, so in the case where like if they start like northwest and southeast or something, maybe we should say a bit more about how we're actually splitting parties there.
Wait, if it starts northwest and southeast, then that's easy.
No, if the bad slices are northwest and southeast, like our slices are like northeast and southwest or something, or some variation of that.
Okay, I think what we ought to do is just say like, if one of the safe areas is like more northerly than the other, then like group 1 goes towards that one.
Okay, sounds good.
Like the only case where that's not true is if the first pieces start at north and south.
Yeah.
And
okay, sounds good.
Then it's group 1 west. Like there has to be a better way to do this.
I feel like that too. Like this seems cringe, but I mean, I don't know how you would do it better.
Wait, do what better?
Like do the party assignment thing faster.
Oh. Yeah, there's no way. I think like one part I'm seeing that's like really toxic is that the person who is 1 spread ends up putting puddles that makes 2 spread really difficult to get to.
That's true.
But 1 spread should be just going through the middle, right?
Yeah, but then like 2 needs to get there, and also
well, two spread can just go out, right?
Yeah, two needs to go out, but like 2 wants to also take the same route back to the party, so like they can actually catch up.
Oh, I see.
But then getting to 1 spot is difficult because there's still puddles there.
Got it.
the other problem is that everybody on like that, like the entire light party needs to be in the stack.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So you can't just like delay the catch up because if you don't get there in time for the stack, the stack dies.
Yeah,
so like regardless, the route of the spread has to go in towards the boss so they can cut the distance some way.
Yeah, that's why like I slightly prefer the missile like chases and the party just like waits for the thing to catch up, because whenever you drop that like last bait before you have to come back to the party, you can just kind of drop it off to the side, like not in the way of the party but like off to the side, but you're not at the wall. Yeah. And then you just dip in for the stack, and then the next person in line for the missile can then just like run ahead like slightly like askew. They don't have to run directly out, just like slightly askew, so that whenever they drop their puddle, the light party can just like dip into the hitbox a little bit to avoid that puddle, and then they can just dip out again.
We can do that.
Should we also have like the stack be further out from the boss? I know we're already edging the boss.
No.
If anything, no. If anything, we probably want the stack to be further into the boss.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it depends on whether we want the stack to be like farther forward or the stack to be farther backward. I think if you want the stack to be farther backwards, you also want it to be inwards, closer to the boss's center. And if you want the stack to be in front, you actually want it to be farther out. But I'm not sure if this is like...
Yeah, that's...
Just from like... This is just anecdotally, I'm not suggesting anything either way. From the streams that I have watched, the success rate between... I've seen both strats use like about 50-50. I've seen more success with the party waiting for the catch-up.
So I thought the first set of puddles would appear significantly sooner, but actually like it doesn't appear until like the third set of puddles, which like I feel like one of the main advantages of chasing was that like it was easier to like, or like I thought it would be easier to like make it so that all the stack people stood on top of the same spot, but it turns out that's not the case either. So I kind of wonder if you could just like have the first 3 like stack people just like stand still until the first set of puddles appears. Like maybe that is actually like the right amount of distance. I kind of feel like it probably is.
Yeah, like if you start like in the middle between like both pizza slices like equidistant, by the time the first set of puddles like the baited puddles spawn, the Pantocrator pizza slice has caught up to you, and then you just move naturally. And then like every baited AoE like after that ends up being put into the Pantocrator pizza slice because you're just like you're just letting it catch up to you, right? So you're naturally dodging it. Yeah. And like it's like I said, both strats have like an inherent disadvantage to like who has to move the farthest. But I think the missile people can just, they don't have to just go directly out. They can just like, they can go like in a diagonal line, like away from the light party, and the light party can just kind of gooch into the hitbox a little bit. Because there's no disadvantage to doing that, because there's nothing wrong.
That's true.
The only I guess the only like problem I could foresee is that people keep scooching into the hitbox every time to the point that like you're like up his ass. But I think if people are just conscious of not going too far in, and
I don't think
getting to the edge of the hitbox again every
I
time.
don't think the party should ever really scooch in or out. I think that makes things a little harder.
No. What I'm saying is that so whenever the pizza slice catches up, right?
Yeah.
And like the first missile has already gone off. We're talking about like the second, third, and fourth missile. Those people have to like run ahead, right?
Yeah.
And to run ahead, instead of baiting a puddle like in front of the group to run ahead, you just run diagonally, and then that puddle is now a little outside the hitbox, and the party just moves in a little bit to dodge that one.
Yeah. I see what.
Okay. Also, one thing I think is true from VOD review is that the rate at which puddles appear is the exact same as the rate which the flamethrowers go off.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
So like, it should be impossible for you to like gain or lose distance as part of the stack if you're just like dodging towards the edge of the next puddle.
That's good info.
Or I mean, I guess like it's possible if you're like too far in or too far out, but like probably it will be roughly correct.
Imagine doing Pantocrator if unit collision was a thing.
Don't say these things.
I do not want to imagine this.
Unit collision in 14. Oh my god.
You just shove something into a puddle.
Wow. That's such a horrible idea. I love it.
They should do it for April Fools.
Oh god. Knowing them, they'd somehow accidentally break the game and they wouldn't be able to go back.
I'm just imagining like the fat dungeon mobs like bouncing each other around in dungeons. I'm imagining that, but like an 8-man party, just like trying to all tug into one spot and they're all just bouncing each other away.
It's like fucking Fall Guys.
Yeah. We're 8 out of 8.
I think he's thinking.
Yeah, I was doing some thonk.
Some big thonk.
So are we?
Okay, here's what we're gonna try. I think a big part of why like this has been really chaotic is because by the time the first set of baits appears, like people have already had slightly different ideas about where they should be. So here's what I want to try to do to fix this. Let's let the pizza slices catch up to us. One thing that I think is probably true is that okay, let me try to use it. Okay, let's say the first 2 pizza slices spawn like here and here, right? So party 1 like starts up here, party 2 starts like down here. I don't, these are not exact positions, right? Okay, so like so the idea is that like the safe wedge between like directly between the 2 pizza slices like would put us right here to start, right? I think the idea is, let's like wait very close to here until the first set of puddles appears. Like even as the flamethrowers like advance upon us like this, like we wait here until the third set of them appears, which will basically be like here and here, and at that point it should like just barely touch like these way markers, like the flamethrower reticle, and at the same time like the first set of puddles will appear, and only at that point do we move. Does that make sense?
Do you know the timing of? Is the first set of puddles the same as the first spread and laser?
No.
I'm taking a look quick.
I don't think so. It should happen a little bit earlier. Let me look. I can find.
It looks that these numbers are the same. Yeah, they're both 11.
Oh no, I think Kavara's asking like, when does the first missile hit relative to the first set of puddles appearing?
Yeah, the spread and the
It's
laser.
about
I
a
think, happen
GCD. It's about a GCD apart. Like there's like a little more than 2 seconds between when the first set of puddles appears and the first like laser plus missile goes off.
So puddles are first or second?
The first set of puddles appears very slightly before the first missile goes off.
Okay. I just want to know the timing just for like framing it.
Right. Okay.
That's all.
So the idea is, do not panic. Just like go to the center of your safe area, and if you're like not one of the people who has to fucking go beta missile, like just stand there and wait until the puddles appear. We're gonna try this, and we're gonna see if we can make it so that like the first set of baits like actually happens in the same spot, because that is causing us a lot of grief right now, and I think making it very difficult to evaluate how hard these strategies actually are.
So
And
we're doing.
the wait.
We're doing let it catch up to us, missiles in front,
Okay.
stacks behind.
Okay. Cool.
And the stack just waits until they have to move, basically.
What are your thoughts on if the spread person goes front and then in towards the boss?
I don't like that because they might get clipped by laser width.
Okay.
And also, they'd be
This
placing a bait. They'd be placing a bait puddle in front of the party, like after that. So you wouldn't have any room to like.
Would it be in
move the party
front?
forward.
Well, yeah, it'd have some difficulty getting back to the party safely, maybe.
Wait,
I'm
isn't
not
it really easy to
entirely
get back to the party because you're already ahead of the party. You just like go around back to the party.
Well, no, that's the problem though. If you're too close to the boss and you bait that puddle, the party can't move forward because you're trying to meet them. But
Yeah.
both
Like
circle
I
around.
walk around on the outside until they get to the same place as me, and then I come back in.
No, we're talking about what happens if you bait the missile inside the boss's hitbox.
I
You do
think,
that?
yeah.
I mean, I just think we should not do that.
Out, so yeah, forward and out.
Yeah, forward and out. Okay, let's try it. Everyone put on some new food.
Yes, I am putting on my food.
Wait.
Lather me with carrot nibbles.
I got carrot pudding. Take it or leave it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Remind me to.
South.
South.
North.
I'll go west. I'll go west.
West.
North.
Oh,
No, that was. I called west and I didn't see Senpai in time.
I called east and I did the tower. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, there was
Hey,
some.
Pete,
There were
don't do
multiple
that!
issues here.
Like I called west and I was sitting in my tower and then Senpai ran to the tower and I was like, he's okay.
Yeah, should we do something about the mute people? Like, should we give them macros or something?
No, it's not. I was like already there. Senpai. Like I started west because like
I think
that's where I
both
was
of you
waiting.
started near west, so.
I mean, regardless, if you're mute, you should probably just default to whatever is not what the other person says.
Odds.
Yeah.
West.
North.
South.
West.
tether?
I did.
Who's for?
Was I, and I had a tether.
Sunfire wasn't playing chat, so presumably it was him.
An interesting deduction.